Hi, and good morning, everybody. Welcome to CBBC Live. Today I am actually filling in for David Walsh, Assistant Managing Broker here at the Denver Central office. He's unable to give us our live class today on AVP, but hey, yours truly, here I am, Katrina DeBacco, Broker Concierge for the company, and I will be going over what is our AVP and what is included in our AVP. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the presentation. And as always with every single CBBC live class, please remember that there is a chat box right down below. So just feel free to go ahead and type any questions, any comments, anything at all as it pertains to anything that I'm talking about, or Coldwell Banker in general. I'll do my best to answer. And I am actually manning our televised program as well as our answering all of our chat box questions. So I am here if there's anything that comes up while I'm going through our presentation. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into this. Okay, AVP. Most common question that I get from all new agents that I meet with. What is the AVP? Now, the AVP is something that you all have signed up for at the beginning whenever you did meet with your managing broker. This is what you gave your credit card information for. It's a monthly fee that's being drawn out. And what it stands for is Agent Value Package. And really, this is something phenomenal and proprietary to Coldwell Banker, Colorado. It's something that we started here in just this local company of ours, and it's absolutely wondrous. I've always wondered why other companies aren't doing something like this. So kudos to Chris McGatt, Kevin Risen, and our entire management staff who saw the need in bundling things for our sales force, put everything together in something called the Agent Value Package to help protect and promote our entire sales force. The AVP, like I just mentioned, the purpose of it, it's twofold: to protect you and to promote you. So you can see here the entire, everything that's included. So we go all the way from E&O insurance policies to your legal services plan, all the way down to marketing items such as client appreciation events that are available for you all to go out to your sphere of influence and invite everybody to. As well as just marketing, helping to market you and your business. So it spans a wide range of items taken care of, but again, the two basic components of the AVP are number one, to protect you, and number two, to promote you. So let's get a little bit more into detail of that. The one huge thing that I do want to point out, and I apologize that I totally just kind of glazed over this, but the total value, if you see here, we went ahead and itemized everything of what an agent would actually pay should this agent want to take part in the promotion and protection of oneself. So the entire value of everything that's included in the AVP is right near $5,000. Now, what you are paying as an agent with Coldwell Banker, Colorado is only right over $1,000 a year. This is incredible. It equates to about $97 a month, or 24% of the actual cost. 24% of this actual cost. I don't know about you, but anytime somebody can tell me that I can save about $4,000 on something, I'm sold. So this is an amazing, not just package, but also price benefit for you as well. Okay, a little bit in the details now. So the E&O insurance, it is our state-mandated E&O policy with deductibles. We also offer CE education classes. So we do 4 hours of CE that are going to be given to all agents. We will always alert the entire company anytime that we do have a CE event coming up. So be sure, just be on the lookout for those emails that are coming from the company. Our managers are constantly talking about any of the CE classes that we have coming up as well. One of the big ones that lots of agents are constantly excited about every year is our GRI offerings. So be sure to take advantage of those GRI classes as well. So on the promotion side, what we want to make sure that we are doing as Coldwell Banker staff and employees for our entire sales force is just making sure that you constantly have a reason to be in front of people. That's the name of the game, right? We are in a relationship business no matter what direction technology goes in, no matter what new softwares come out. At the end of the day, what really does matter is going to be those relationships that you're building and how often you're connecting with, communicating with your clients, your sphere of influence, anybody. How often do you get those opportunities to have a reason to talk to somebody about real estate? Just about anything at all. I'm going to get into this in just a bit, but we currently have a charity drive going on. This is another fabulous reason to get in touch with anybody in your sphere of influence. So first and foremost, we've got websites. This is phenomenal and my absolute favorite thing, especially a part of the Broker Concierge program. So what I'm involved with every single new agent every day is helping to build out those personal agent websites. So let me repeat this because I always feel like this is something that is missed. But every Coldwell Banker Colorado agent, you are each given a personal agent website. I'm not talking about a profile page. I'm not talking about, just something that you go to that gives you a tiny description. I'm talking about a complete website, a complete, active, and workable website. I can't stress enough how exciting this is. I hope my face is showing it, but I love that. How many companies are giving people their own websites? Not many. So Coldwell Banker, we do, that's part of your AVP. It's boiled into there. So Market Leader is the creator of InTouch. Everybody, if you log into your NRT gateway, everybody right on the top of your NRT gateway, you should see a huge banner that says Market Leader InTouch. InTouch is where your personal agent website is housed. This is something that every client can come to. You're giving your own personal website name. If you see here on the example, we've got chrislovesdenver.com. And Chris went ahead and he actually changed out his photo here. This is something that is set to capture leads for anybody who lands on your website. It's completely searchable. So let's see if I have this in the next. Yes. What I was just going to mention is that it's completely searchable, and how it's searchable for real-time information is another inclusion of our AVP. So what we have also done for you is we are heavily subsidizing the cost of pulling what's called an IDX feed from the MLS. So what happens is we can initiate a feed that is based off of your MLS ID. It'll pull all active and live listings straight from the MLS and bring them onto your website. So that if you see right here in this example, these right here turn into active listings. So talk about having a fully functioning website to showcase to your clients, to encourage them to go to. This is the place that you want to have them, that you want to be bringing everybody to come to check you out. They're going to see how professional you're looking online. They're going to be able to do all of their home searches on here as well. There's also a tab in here that can do home evaluations, so they can start getting estimates on those kinds of things. If you go, we also have a pro version of InTouch, and if you did something like that, you can also add customizable pages onto your website. So right now you're given about 5 pages on your website, all completely amazing to use. If you did go pro though, you can actually create additional pages if you wanted. So awesome, awesome stuff. Let me just repeat that again on the IDX feed, because this, again, I am not lying to you guys, and I hope I'm not trying to come off as being salesy or just cheesy about it, but whenever we talked about actually bringing forward some websites for agents, I already drink the Coldwell Banker Kool-Aid, and you couldn't ask me to drink it anymore when you give me these kinds of things. So we have those websites, and then we bring over that IDX feed. So you are way better than the Zillows of the world out there. Your stuff is real time, and really what you want to be encouraging your clients to look at. Another thing that's huge with the AVP, and I would say that particularly most people know the AVP for this, and what this is it's your client appreciation events. So every single year, we're constantly doing things throughout the entire year, again, just to really give you a reason to be in front of your clients, things to talk about. So you can see here our entire list for 2016. We will soon be having our list for 2017. I can't even believe that we're talking 2017 right now. But soon enough, that list is going to be coming out as well. But we're constantly doing events. Our biggest one that we're known for here in the Denver metro area is going to be our Night at the Rockies. We also do a Sky Sox night. We have the Peach Festival up in our northern Colorado area. So wherever you are placed, there is something for you and for your community of friends and family. We hold sweepstakes at least twice a year. So it's really a way to just engage the client and friend, family, community of yours, just to get involved with us, get some more information from people. Our sweepstakes are actually really, really good if you're ever hosting an open house. This is really fun, a fun way to get people to add their information to your sign-in sheet. Sometimes people get a little hesitant when they're walking into those open houses. And so this is actually a really good way. You can tell them, hey, do you want to enter my sweepstakes to win $500, for example? We also engage in other activities like you can see here. And the one that I had just briefly mentioned a little earlier was what we're currently engaged in right now, which is our fall charity drive. We are currently working on our Souls for Soul campaign. So everybody out there right now, there should be a box, a large box, should not be missed, sitting right next to the reception desk in your office. We are collecting shoes. So go through your closets, encourage your clients, your past clients, your current clients, and any leads that you might have, as well as all of your friends, all of your family. Encourage everybody to just go through, do a little bit of some fall cleanup here. Let's get rid of all of those shoes that we never use. They can really be utilized by people who don't have anything to walk in and are actually walking barefoot day to day. So what better way to really give back to your communities and to show your clients, your friends and family how much you actually care for those people within your communities and within communities not necessarily so close to home to you, but just caring for people in a way that really benefits and affects their everyday life. So if there are any shoes out there, collect them up. A really great suggestion for you to do is go do some door knocking. It's not always easy to go and knock on somebody's door. And we do think, I know that there's a lot of us out there, and because I have this conversation with many of you, we think that door knocking is dead. It's not, especially for something like this, especially for those charitable drives. So this is a great reason to get out there and pound the pavement, meet some new people, let them know how invested you are in your own community. New Panda. So this is an awesome thing. This was introduced into our market, I would say about 3-4 years ago now. So New Panda is our email marketing delivery system. Totally awesome. It is the easiest thing that we have, and it's one of those set it and forget it softwares to use. I love this. If you can tell me that there's something that I really don't ever have to work on and it's going to help me market myself out, I'm going to take advantage of it, and New Panda is that. So every single month we are populating your New Panda account with a company-generated newsletter. This newsletter contains information on the market, on the community, different events going on. It's a fun, vibrant newsletter. A different piece comes out every month, and it showcases, just the happenings of that month. And it goes out to your entire sphere of influence who is loaded into New Panda. So for those of you who are new to the company as of January 2016, you can send in your contact databases and we help you load those. For those of you who were pre-2016, I'll talk to your office administrator or your receptionist at the front desk. We're all more than happy to take in your contact database and show you how to load everybody into New Panda. That way, every month they're constantly receiving that newsletter on a continual basis. You never have to do anything. The company's doing it all for you. I love that. Here are some monthly contact pieces as well. So these are always included in your New Panda emails that you're receiving from Todd Moyer. Every month he lets you know that the monthly newsletter is going out. Over and above already the automated email that you're already receiving in your email from New Panda. Todd just wants to make sure that you're being communicated to efficiently and effectively so that you always are in the know of what's going out on your behalf. But here's just an example, a look at some of the items that have been sent out, this year. These are different pieces that you can actually download. And again, this goes back to door knocking or just sending out a piece physically in the mail. These are awesome designed pieces. You don't have to do anything. You can customize them if you wanted. And within Todd's email, there are always directions on how to do that. So you can download them, add your information, your photo, your contact information, things like that. You can either go leave them on people's doors, or you can send them as a mail piece. So again, just another monthly contact opportunity for you to take advantage of. I spoke briefly about some of our client engagement events. Here we're showing our Real Estate and Economics Summit. So most of you, I hope that if there is low attendance out there live watching me right now, I hope the reason is because you are actually at our car convention, which is currently being held in Broomfield. So I'm taking a break from that for just a few hours right now so I can talk to all of you. But we do have different engagement events. So that one is definitely specific towards realtors, but what you see here on your screen, Night at the Rockies and that Econ Summit, those are things that we invite all of our clients to come to and participate in with us. Again, Night at the Rockies is just a fun-filled time. Actually, our very own David Walsh just performed at Night of the Rockies. What an awesome voice he has. And David, we're thinking of you right now. He performed in July. So it was a nice, warm, wet day. And David, the weather was wonderful for him to actually perform the national anthem. So kudos to David. Okay, here is something really amazing that actually just got rolled into your AVP, I believe last year, and this is called Fab Plus. So the idea around Fab Plus is that we actually block the competition from these competitive real estate searching sites. So right now what I'm showing on my screen is Zillow. Sorry, I just want to make sure that I don't have any questions going on over here. So right now what I'm showing on my screen is Zillow. You can see here that when a client is searching, I'm sure as real estate agents now and being constantly involved in all real estate websites, you all know this, but most people don't. So if I go to Zillow.com and I'm searching some properties, this is usually what ends up coming up. I'm given this information about Brad Jensen, Lisa Taylor, Wayne Keith, and Eddie Gibbons. I, as a typical consumer who's just landing on this page looking for the house of my dreams, I actually don't know who the agent is. I don't really know the process. I just know that I like this house. So I'm likely going to check, I'm likely going to click on one of these people based on, I guess, my preference of their picture. This guy seems a little too smiley for me. Maybe I'm creeped out because he's too smiley. Maybe I don't like the color of this woman's hair. You know, we all make our decisions based on very weird things and whether we know it or not. So regardless, my point is there are people here. I don't know who these people are. I don't know why they're there, but I'm going to click on one of them because I know that they're an agent and they can probably help me get this house. So I'm just going to click on one of them. Now, again, as an educated real estate agent, you likely know that these are all people who are paying to advertise themselves on Zillow next to your listing. So this is not even their listing. They're not even connected to this listing at all, yet they get to get marketed. They're able to be marketed next to your listing. So what we do, again, this is being subsidized through that AVP, is we block the competition. So right now, this is what it's going to look like for you if this was your listing. So Patty Johnson, she's the only person that's going to be marketed next to her listing. This is huge, 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 huge. And this is a great piece of information that you want to tell your clients, especially if you are doing listing presentations and you know that you're competing against somebody. This is a really valuable piece of information to let your client know. Hey, I want you to be fully aware that I am the only person, I'm the most qualified person to talk about your house. I know the ins and outs of this home. I know the benefits of living in this community. I am the expert. I'm going to be the person to help you sell this house, not one of these other people who nobody even knows, who are just paying buku dollars to be next to my listing, but myself. So any lead that comes in, it's all being directed towards me, and I'm the best and most qualified person to handle any questions coming in on that house. I am going to get that buyer for you. So this type of marketing, really, really powerful, and it really means something for your clients too, to know, for them to know that you care enough to get all of the uneducated real estate agents out there away from their house. Their house is the most important, and they hired you, or they will be hiring you, because they are going to count on you to be the expert to represent their home. So really huge. A little bit more on Fab Plus. This again is going to, so not only are we blocking the competition, but we're actually syndicating your listing out to top websites worldwide. So these are, I would say, the most common top sites that you're seeing today in today's market as people are searching for homes. Realtor.com, Trulia.com, Zillow.com, so on and so forth. We are making sure that as your listing goes live on the MLS, it's immediately filtered into two places for you. It's filtered directly to ColoradoHomes.com, so on your profile pages, your listings will show up on ColoradoHomes.com. And then not only that, but it also filters to a second place, and that place is Realtor.com. So straight from the MLS, it goes to two places, ColoradoHomes.com, Realtor.com. From those areas, then, Coldwell Banker makes sure that we syndicate that listing of yours to all other real estate search engines, like the top ones that you're seeing here on your screen, and so many more. I believe it's like over 800 different sites worldwide that we're also syndicating that listing out to. So again, another huge winning piece of information to have in your back pocket when you're talking to your clients. You can see here the different pricing on some of this stuff. It is outrageous the amount of dollars that we will spend, and there are some even Coldwell Banker agents out there currently spending money on some of this because I don't know. I think that you're unaware that this is all actually included in the Fab Plus program in the AVP. But this is huge, huge. Look at the cost savings. If I had 11 to 25 listings, which would be amazing. If I had 11 to 25 listings and I just wanted to block the competition on one website, let's just say one, Realtor.com, I would be paying right over $1,000 just to do that. Now remember, we are paying right over $1,000 for the entire year for the AVP to block competition out of all of these sites that you're seeing here. So again, if I just go straight to Realtor.com and I say, hey, Realtor.com, I'd really like for you not to showcase 6 other agents next to my property. I'll pay you over $1,000 every single month to do that for me. That's quite a bit of money there. So pay attention to the cost savings here. Again, all included in your AVP. Lead router technology. This is awesome. Who doesn't want lead technology? in a sales industry, we got to have some type of lead technology. And we believe that we have some of the best lead technology here in Lead Router. Lead Router leads to you in 5 lightning steps. So let's say we've got all of that syndication going on with your listing being syndicated out to over those 800 plus websites, right? Anybody who finds that listing on any one of those websites, they're going to request information. That information goes straight to you. This, again, huge, huge benefit with that lead router technology. So everything is ran through our home-based system. Once it goes into home-base, you're going to be alerted via text, via email. You should have already chosen your preferred method of receiving those leads. If you are unsure, you can check into NRT Gateway and go into your home-base tool. That way you're able to tell your activity alerts and where you have everything set to go. But again, you're going to be notified about those leads in just seconds, and then you can personally reach out to that lead. Hey, I saw that you had a question on my property, or hey, I saw that you're interested in visiting the property. You want to come check it out? I would love to show this property to you. Are you available tomorrow? How awesome would that be? So anyway, lead router technology, amazing. Market reports. I swear this list just goes on and on with how much the AVP is offering. Market reports. Market reports, we actually offer a class for market reports through CBBC Live as well. Our marketing manager here in Colorado, Todd Moyer, gives that class. But market reports are also included in your AVP. So you have a tool, a little tile within the NRT gateway that says market reports on there. You can go ahead and go on there, and you actually are able to create these beautifully, beautifully laid out market reports and area reports and send them directly to your clients. This is an example of what one of them might look. Again, you can see here, you can just forward straight out to a person that was interested, that asked you the specific question so that you had a reason to do this market report. You can have all of your contact me information in there, so everything, is very personal to whatever it is that your client wants. You can personalize it completely down to just a few homes or an area within a few homes that your client is interested in. Or if they've kind of given you some broad, like a broad spectrum to look at, maybe you can give them a couple market reports or do an analysis within the market reports here to actually show neighborhoods compared side by side. So really, really valuable information here. And I just love that everything is brought in together into one nice, clean PDF that you can then just send off. Mobile friendly, this is huge. So when I said that you can just send it, we're all on our mobile phones nowadays, and so everybody's just checking things on their mobiles, right? This is mobile friendly, so everything that you see, you're not losing any of your formatting here, so you're still going to see all of this awesome, really nicely designed stuff on your phone. It's not going to turn up all wonky that a lot of other systems like that are doing. From market reports, you can actually push out to your social media as well. So not only are you generating this market report for your client and their needs, but you're also letting the world know, look what I can do. Look how nice this looks. Look at the detailed information that you can get based off of my market report. So here you see how it shows up in Facebook. Again, you're not... What's always frustrating to me especially is that whenever you have something nice and you try to share it on social media, a lot of times no picture will come up, so you're just going to like have a link, or maybe there's a box with nothing in it. If I'm sharing something to social media, that's the quickest way to reach the most amount of people, and I really want to make sure that what I'm putting out there looks good. We're all visual people, especially on social media. If there's a nice, colorful, eye-pleasing piece, I was going to say pretty, but eye-pleasing piece, you are automatically going to gravitate towards something like that. So I just, it might be small to many of you out there, but in all actuality, as a human consumer on social media, it is something that we hone in on, is just colors, visual images. Anyway, so all of that is really nice, and it's all coming straight from market reports. So again, I just kind of want to end and go through some of these itemized, the itemized list that you have here in front of you. The AVP, again, 2 things. Now, if I was in a live class, I would say, tell me the 2 things that the AVP is about. But I'm not. I am live, and I'm waiting for somebody to type in this chat box right here to tell me what the 2 things are. But the 2, one side is to protect you, one side is to promote you. And we do the protection through that E&O insurance policy and through your legal services. So those are all couched together within the AVP. You're also given your CE classes. We're going to give you a few opportunities throughout the year to take to earn some CE credits. You have those GRI classes included in that as well. You're getting your profile pages on Colorado Homes and coldwellbanker.com. Again, remember, we're always trying to do anything that we possibly can to ensure that you're getting the most leads. So above and beyond that website, which I'm going to go through that's going to be one of the next ones that I talk about, but you also have those profile pages on Coldwell Banker's main websites. Whenever somebody comes on a regular, search engine, Google, Yahoo, whatever they're using to search, as they're typing in, homes around Westminster area, something of that nature, Coldwell Banker's websites will likely pop up, coldwellbanker.com and coldwellbankerhomes.com. As a person clicks in there to look at the inventory, Our goal is that they will eventually find you on those websites, on coloradohomes.com, on coldwellbanker.com, because you have a profile there and you are servicing certain areas. And so as somebody's looking in that Westminster area, all of our North Metro agents are the first ones to pop up within Coldwell Banker. And so those leads are going to be driven to you. So again, included in the AVP are going to be those profile pages. And then the big thing is that website that we're giving you. So you also have your personal agent website, and that's the one that you really want to hone in on and drive your clients to get there. That's your personal site, completely robust, completely searchable, and you can customize that however you'd like. We're also pulling in that IDX feed for you, so all active and live listings from the MLS are going to be pulling straight to your website. We have our monthly client contact pieces, always keeping you front and center and having a reason to contact your sphere of influence. So we do that through email. We also have downloadable pieces for you to customize, print, hand out, mail out, whatever you would like to do. We do client appreciation events. Coming up soon, and again, I said 2017 earlier as we're going to prepare for our 2017 calendar, but coming up soon is going to be our holiday time. I would say next to our summer client appreciation events, our holiday events are huge. Our holiday Santa photos, so everybody loves those. It's so remarkable. People actually, families count on Coldwell Banker to produce their yearly Christmas card. Isn't that crazy? So, invite all families to come in and get their photo taken with Santa. Or just there's a generic holiday background as well. Get a nice family portrait done for free. And get, now a family has those pictures to hand out or use on their cards. It's a beautiful thing when you see it happening. We also have our sweepstakes, centralized showing services, which I didn't even talk much about, but that's also included in the AVP. So you're not having to pay those monthly fees. Our home-based transaction management system, our online showing reports, market leader with the CRM functions and capabilities within there as well. And then last but not least is going to be that Fab Plus promotion, which again syndicates your listing out to over 800 different websites, the top ones including Zillow, Realtor, Trulia, and then also blocking out that competition. So all of these things boil out to be just a little shy of $5,000 per year, coming at a cost to you of right under $100 a month or about $1,000 per year. So you can choose how you pay that. You can pay it annually, or you can pay it on a monthly basis. Whichever the case is for you, you can talk to your office administrator in your particular office and let them know your style of preference. So as I conclude here, again, I just have to say how much I really value what we offer in the AVP. I said it in the beginning, but I just think that Coldwell Banker Colorado, there's something special about our entire team here, and I can't thank Chris McGatt and Kevin Risen enough, along with their phenomenal management staff who came up with the idea for the AVP. I think it just helps save our entire sales force so much headache, havoc, and biggest thing, money. So please take advantage of everything that the AVP has to offer. It's truly remarkable. It's just another one of those things that just keeps Coldwell Banker Colorado the #1 real estate company in the industry. So with that, everybody, thank you so very much for attending today's CBBC live broadcast of the AVP. And I look forward to seeing you for our class on Monday with Tom Colucci as he talks about our relocation department. So thanks again, everyone. Have a great Friday and a fabulous weekend.